Hi everyone, and welcome again with Umbraco tutorials. Today we have actually a small or short video. Just we are trying to complete what we have done in part 14. Uh, Actually, it's just, let's say, it's tidying only, nothing more than that. To be honest with you, today it's nothing tricky or nothing hard will be. So just we'll try to complete what we have done in the authors. Actually, they are ready. Just the last part, as you remember, we have something called the social media. So we are trying to display the social media in the front end in this video. So let's jump to our code and we see what we have there. Or let's try to run this one before. Let's do this one. Okay, here. So here we are in the home page. In the home page, as you remember, last time we have add the authors. If you click on authors, I should be able to see list of author we have add. So our task today is just to add under or below each name here social media links. So if they have a YouTube channel or they have a Facebook page or something, they will be displayed here. Same time, if we click on the profile, we should see maybe or below this name maybe something also the social media. That's it's already done in the back office. We have add all the document type that necessary we needed there. So if you go to the authors under any one of this, we have something called social media, and this social media you can add as much as you want. You can choose the icon you want. You can choose anything you want here. So as we said, our task today is just to display them here. So we have done something similar before because we are working here with something called a block list. It's not just only a text or an image. Just take it from the back office and run it in the front end. We have done something before with the footers. So we'll try to use this code as much as we can. So because it will be twice, so we need to add it in each component. We need to be in the authors page and in the author page too. So what we can do here. So we have the two browser pages here. So we have the blog author and we have the authors. So the authors, we need to add something here under and this one here. As we said, should be a list of the social media that we are getting from what we are getting for each author. So how we can do that? As I mentioned before, we have done something with the footers. Let's go to the footer here. We find it. Maybe we can copy that piece of code from there. Footer, where we are now. I think we have opened many things here. Not this one. And let's go here. Let's check with this one what we have here. Yeah, I think this one can do with us here. So if we copy only this one, you have to remember always this one is as a block list. It's not a normal type. So that block list we are getting same here. So that will make it for us easy, just by adding this code here. Let's clean it. So what we are saying here, but here we are saying model. We don't need model. We have to go inside that author page. I will say, give me your social media. It should be something here. Our project still on. So we are in the same depth. Let's say Mr. Blog Author. Let's see what we have under this one. Should be something called social media. Nothing. This one here. So we have it here. It was the social medias or social media here. That's just naming. So we are getting everything. But if you hover on this one here, you are getting something called a block list. All this one called a block list. It's not. We are. Yeah, it's block list, but it's not similar to what we are having here. Here we are converting something in the back. We are getting our social media URL and that target. But in here we have to add one more line. That line to convert the content of this social media to a social media element that we have created in the back office before. We can call it content. Let's say here we have something called item. and this item give me the content. So this content will be everything's under that social media for the author. Will be the links. So, but this one we know something. We know this, or we are sure 100% this will be type of social media element. So if we convert this one, that content here will be what we are trying to read from. Let's say here, yeah. So from the content, we are getting everything. So that's just this line is just making our life easier with this line. We are saying convert the content that the block list content to a social media element. Social media elements, you have the URL, a target, and the icon. That's what we are doing. Nothing more. Let's say nothing is it. Nothing tricky here. I think we have forgot something here. Maybe the UL need to close it. Yeah. So let's save it and let's run. Let's see here now what will happen with the authors page. Here's the home page. So if we go to authors, we should be able to see something now here. As you see, we can see the icons that we add. Let's try again. Maybe let's try to add something here more. Let's say go to Umbraco back office. So let's try something to make sure as everything is working fine. So let's go to one of the authors, this one, I suppose, and content, and let's add one more. Let's add any links and any things here. Let's choose one of this. Mr. Twitter. Let's save it. So should be able to see something new here, and we can see it now here. Yeah, I think it's easy and simpler to see it like this now here. So the second task in this video we need to do is if I click here on any one of the authors, I should be able to see it between the author name and his bio. So what we can do, actually we have two solutions here. We can, to be honest with you, we can copy this one and add it in the blog here. You can add it here straight away. It will work with us. And let's try it, to be honest with you. Let's maybe see what will happen here. So as we said, we can copy this lines to here. What is the name we are getting here? And then so here we are working straight away with the model, not with anything there. That's it. So if we save this one, we should be able to see. I need the, yeah, we are fine here. Yeah, that's correct. We need the content same. We need to convert this one to social media. So if we go to our home page here, let's go to authors. So if we click again on the author, we can see it here, as you see. So by just copying that a few lines, but let's tidy it more than this. You know, it doesn't look like a good one. So it's not right to repeat same code everywhere. So what we can do, we can go to partials. So in the partial, let's say, give me a new folder. Let's call it social media, and this one we can add empty router page, and let's call it underscore. Call it like this, underscore social media. That's it. So what we can do with this one, we can copy this piece of code that we repeated everywhere, but not in this one. This one will be a different one. So let's say, give me this one from here, cut it, and remove everything. So what here we need a few things. We need using Umbraco models, and we need the blog author, because we are always sending only blog author. on this one. Let's save it. So how we can call it now? Calling is simpler. Same. We can call it as a normal ASP partial view, and we pass the model here. So we said the partial view. We send the name, which folder we are, and we send this one here. For the authors, sorry, the author, we have to make sure what we are sending here. So let's say remove all this. I don't need to send whole model. I need to send only author, this one here. If we save everything and we run it again, here we are in the home page. Let's make it bigger a bit and go to authors. So if you go to, we can't see that code because we have, to be honest with you, we have changed nothing. Just we tidy our code. We just make the code we have written once, and we call it whatever we want. Just we send the same type always we need, which is a blog, blog author. So we can see, you know, nothing has been changed or nothing has been affected. Just better, or let's say these lines, just by calling this partial view here. So I think just that's this video just was, to be honest with you, it's just tidying and we finishing wrapping everything on the author page. So I think that's it for this video, and see you in the next video.